guys, so magandang araw po sa ating lahat, no? So welcome po sa channel na naman ng Simpleng Trucker. Pakatagape lang si Loverbong. Okay, so ito po si Simpleng Trucker Elger at ang partner natin na Simpleng Trucker John, also known as Loverbong. So magandang araw po sa ating lahat, no? So welcome po sa channel na naman ng Simpleng Trucker. Pakatagape lang si Loverbong. Okay, so ito po si Simpleng Trucker Elger at ang partner natin na Simpleng Trucker John, also known as Loverbong. Yan ang bago niyang pangalan, Loverbong. So ngayon po, andito po tayo sa California. Today is March 2, 2021, California. Ang ganda ng weather. Ano ba? Positive 29 o plus 29 po ang weather dito. So nag-aantay po tayo ng load natin pabalik po ng Canada. Okay? So fun facts lang. Ano ba meron sa California? California is, sabi nila, itong pinaka-densely populated na state ng US.
Saka maraming prutas dito.
Yeah, maraming prutas and vegetables. So, sa isa pa, napakalaga partner. Hindi mo ba alam itong internet natin dito nagsimula yan sa California?
Okay.
Oh, dito nagsimula yan sa California. Sa taon, yung favorite na taon mo, 1969. Bakit mo yun? 1969 pa pala yung internet na yan. Okay, so ano bang pag-usapan natin ngayon, partner?
Pati sa pre-trade.
Okay.
Bakit kailangan may mag-pre-trade?
Ayun, tama yun. Bakit daw kailangan ng professional driver na mag-conduct ng kanyang vehicle inspection? So vehicle inspection could be pre-trip, on-route inspection, or di kaya yung pinakauli is the post-trip inspection. Bakit nga ba? Unang-una, siyempre safety, di ba? Gusto natin roadworthy yung truck na ginagamit natin, ba safe to operate siya, at siyempre in compliance tayo dun sa yung city path o yung sa Canada side is departures in protection para hindi tayo masalisihan ng kontraband, saka anti-terrorism. Yun, no? So yun yung mga bagay-bagay na kung bakit tayo nag-trip. So for safety ng driver siyempre, and then ikalawa is para to avoid delay, no? Lalo na kay partner, owner-operator siya. So ayaw niya ng downtime, ayaw niya ng waiting time tulad ngayon. Gusto niya lagi truck niya tumatakbo, no? So yun yung mga reasons, basic reasons kung bakit tayo nagkakandak ng pre-trip. So mas mura na masiraan, na ma-repair yung sira ng truck mo sa yard, mas mura yung mekaniko kaysa yun sa roadside assistance. Pag nasa daan ka na at pupunta sa'yo yung mekaniko sa highway, siyempre may bayad.
Abala.
Malaking abala. Yun, tapos
kasi malayo pa yung pinanggalingan ng mga tatawagan mo na mga
mekaniko. Yeah. So mas maganda, mas siguro mo na, no? So it save you time, money, and effort. So mas magandang ikaw ay nag-trip, on-route inspection, and then post-trip inspection. So, at isa pa dito sa North America, Canada and US, makikita nyo dito, isa-certify nyo ho yung inyong inspection, sabi niya, no? So, isa-certify nyo dito na safe to operate yung pinakahuli po niya nung inyong driver's vehicle inspection. Lalagay nyo po dyan, sabi niya, I declare that the equipment shown have been inspected in accordance with the Schedule 1 and all applicable regulations. So pag sinertify mo, ibig sabihin kung ano mangyari sa'yo sa daan, kasalanan mo na yun. Kung halimbawa na yung unang driver na nag-drive ng sasakyan is nakabangga siya sa curb, na-slash yung gulong, hindi mo na-inspect, pagdating sa highway, pumutok yung gulong, kasalanan mo na yun, di ba? So that's it, no? So after po nung mga ilang videos po namin, itong salaysay namin na to is i-demonstrate po natin yung ating ginagawang pre-trip inspection. So more on visual inspection. Ang turo nga sa akin ng biyanan ko, pag ikaw ay nag-pre-trip daw, you use all your 5 senses. Niniwala ka ba dun? Bakit yan?
Oo.
Use your eyes, use your ears, pakikinggan mo kung may audible leaks. Use your nose, aamuyin mo kung ano yung tagas na yon. Okay? Use your hands, ano ba yan? Ano, yung gulong, kakapain mo. Okay? At saka, maniniwala ka ba kung sabi niya sa akin, lalasahan mo pa raw eh. Kung hindi ka sigurado, lasahan mo. Alam mo, may fluid leaks, lalasahan mo. Ito, dapat tubig ba to? Diba? Ano ba to? Coolant ba to? Paglasa mo ganyan, uy, tae nga. Okay, so abangan niyo po yung aming kadugtong po yung video na to, yung aming demonstration ng ating driver's vehicles inspection, no? Or gagawin natin yung pre-trip. But hindi siya sintoro nung mga ginagamit sa MPI, no? Hindi kaya magro-road test ka, hindi. So parang
karaniwan ng
basic lang na
basic
madalas nagtalang yung totoong ginagawa lang ng driver, no?
Oo.
Kasi kung igagawin mo yung thorough inspection, sabi ng teacher ko sa school, there are 124 parts and functions na dapat mo daw tignan, inspect. Makin mo, baka abutin ka ng 3 oras nun, di ba tapos? Kung talagang totodohin mo yung inyong inspection, okay? So,
yung mga nakikita mo lang.
yeah, yung mga madalas mong makita sa tingin mo magkakaproblema, saka hindi maganda ma-identify mo lang yung mga minor and major defects. Tandaan po natin, tayo ay driver, hindi naman tayo mekaniko, di ba? Saka may mga kumpanya, partner, na gusto, ayaw galawin yung, kahit na mekaniko yung driver, ayaw nila na paggalaw yung sira di ba? Kasi maapektuhan daw yung warranty. Yung dati kong kumpanya, ganun. Pagka na-identify mong may sira, ayaw ipagalaw. So mga gusto lang yung magpalit ng wiper, top up ng mga fluids, at saka ano nga ba yung minor, palit ng bumbilya. Ganun lang ang gusto. Pero kung pakikialaman mo yung mga kombinasyon ng hangin dyan at mga ayaw nila yon. Okay, so ito na yung segment mo. So mga kaibigan, tanungin na natin si Loverbong. Nakakalimutan ko yata. Loverbong, kung ano yung kanyang quotable quotes for the day. Ano mga payo, ito yung segment po ni Loverbong, ha. Mga quotable quotes, mga payong pag-ibig, at kung ano yung mga kasabihan ni Loverbong. Okay? So Loverbong, ano ba yung kasabihan mo ngayon na pwede mong i-share?
Ang malalandi.
Ang malalandi?
Parang pantalang yan.
Bakit?
Pag kinakamot, lalong partner. Kumakatay. Lalong kumakatay.
Patay tayo dyan, yari tayo. Ang mga malalandi daw, parang pantal lang yan. Lalong kinakamot, lalong kumakati. Okay? So salamat po, watch po. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Okay guys, so the Simpleng Trucker po ay magpe-perform ng kanilang pre-trip. Andito po tayo ngayon sa Morris, Manitoba. So, i-demonstrate natin kung anong proper pre-trip na ginagawa namin dito sa North America. Okay? So, before we start, we have to check that the truck and trailer should be on the level ground. Ideally, dapat yung gulong natin ay naka-wheel choke. Okay? And then make it sure that the tractor parking brake ay dapat naka-engage. Okay? Tractor and trailer parking brake ay dapat naka-engage. Okay? So first, check natin yung ating lights. Okay? Okay, so magandang yung truck natin kasi meron na tayong check light doon. So first, sisilipin natin. Wala dapat leak, oil leak sa ilalim. Okay? The vehicle is secured, parked on the level ground. Clearance light, the hood, the roof, the grill, bumper should be no damage and secured. Okay, so lights natin, high beam, low beam, four-way signal, four-way flasher is working down dun sa trailer. Okay, So on the left side, all left turn signal is working. Okay, hanggang doon sa trailer, left turn signal 1, 2, hanggang doon sa likod. Clearance light is also working. Okay, so na-check na low beam, high beam, left turn signal, right turn signal, four-way flashers are all working hanggang doon sa ating trailer. So okay na yung ating headlight. Now let's open the hood. Okay guys, so in this part, dapat ikaw ay mag-check ng mga fluids mo at dapat is organized, no? Para pag ganun ang pag-check, okay? O depende sa pag ganun, okay? So, first, ang chine-check natin dito is yung ating mga fluids. So, oil, engine oil, washer fluid, coolant, at saka kung mayroong mga excess water dito sa water separator. So, ulangin natin yung ating oil, engine oil. So, dapat yan, lilinisan mo muna. Hindi pa yan yung lilinisan mo muna, no? And then pasok mo ulit. Okay, and then try to read na, no? So it's on safe operating range. Andun siya, not so full. Tama-tama lang, no? So okay yung ating, then balik mo ulit. Okay, now starting from the top, okay, so there should be no debris on the basket. Okay, all air lines, there should properly clamped. There should be no audible leaks, okay, or electricals. There should be no arcing. Okay, properly connected, properly clamped, and it's secured. Okay, so now let's go to washer fluid. Okay, okay naman siya, safe, sa safe operating range. Radiator, rad support, should be no damage and it's secured. Now let's go to radiator fan. Okay, there should be no chips, no missing leaf, or no missing fan. And then next is the pulleys and belt. Okay, the pulleys and belt should be secured, no damage. Okay, the belt should be in proper tension, no excessive wear. Okay, so proper tension, hilahin mo konting ganyan, no excessive wear. Okay, now let's go to the steering system. The steering system should be no excessive play, properly greased. Okay, pagdating doon sa steering gearbox, there should be no leak kasi may steering oil dyan eh. Okay, so proper, no bent, not bent. Okay, secured. Dito properly connected. Okay, so gaganyan natin siya sinecheck. Light assembly, secured, no damage. Okay, and then pag silip mo dito guys, titignan natin dito yung ating frame o yung chassis. Okay, so the frame, dapat dyan no illegal welds, walang welding yan. Okay, no bends, no cracks. Okay, and it should be secured, no? Secured siya. And then the suspension, yung suspension natin dapat no leak. Okay, there should be no leak. And then the lip spring, sa bent naman talaga yan, pero dapat tignan natin, it should be secured, no damage, no crack, no missing lip. Okay, and then the starter, no arcing. Okay, sisilipin mo din doon parte, meron doon tinatawag para sa ating airlines na the compressor and the governor, no? So dapat walang leak yun. Okay, so now i-check mo dito sa ilalim, meron ditong brake components. That's the brake chamber, air hoses, brake drum, okay? Check mo lahat yan. Dapat yan ay secured, no damage, and no audible leaks, no? Walang naglilik na hangin. Okay, now, let's proceed to the tires, okay? So this is how we inspect the tires, okay? The tires wall, dito sa tire wall niya, outer and inner, there should be no cuts, bulges, or cracks. Okay, malinis. No cuts, no bulges, or cracks. Tread wear nito, pagka steering tire, this should be 3.2, no less than 3.2 millimeter. Okay, ang lalim niya pag steering tire. And then, mapapansin nyo daw dito, ang inflation nito, as per manufacturer's specification of 120 PSI measured cold max. So, maximum na yung 120 PSI. Yun ang recommended PSI nito. Okay? So, 120 PSI. Pag sinabing measured cold max, sinukat mo siyang malamig, yung gulong. Okay, 120 PSI measured cold max, and the tire should be properly seated on its rim. Okay? The rim should not be cracked, no bent. Okay? No bent, no crack. And then lug nuts should be tight. Okay? And no signs of looseness. Kung may oil dito o water signs dito, those are signs na loose yung iyong lug nuts and bolts. Okay? So, that's how we inspect the tire. And then dapat dito guys, even tread wear into 3 different position. So dapat kung kalbo dito, dapat pantay ang pagkakakalbo niya, no? So, pero dapat hindi siya bababa sa 3.2 mm ang kanyang lalim nung dito sa tread depth. Okay? So, that's how we inspect for our tire. Okay? So, hindi lang siya ginaganon, no? Hindi lang siya kinakabog ng ganyan. This is kadalasan ginagawa nila. Okay? So, guys, punta tayo sa kabila. Okay guys, so next on this side, passenger side, halos pareho rin ang i-inspect mo kung paano mo i-inspect yung kabila, no? So mas mabilis ka na lang dito kasi yung mga wala sa kabila, yun na lang i-inspect mo. For example, coolant. Okay, the coolant is in level, good level, okay? And then tubes, okay? From the air intake, turbo up to the exhaust. There should be no leak, properly clamped, no damage. Okay, no damage, okay? And then this one, the alternator should walang spark. There should be no arcing, properly connected, and it should be secured. Same with yung kung paano mo in-inspect kanina yung frame. Dapat no welds, no bends, secured, no damage, no missing lug nuts and bolts. Okay? Same dito sa parte din lang yung radiator. Sa leaf spring din, ganun din, tulad ng pagkaka-inspect mo sa kabila, and then the suspension. Okay? So now, dito naman sa tire, so tulad ng sabi ko kanina, kung paano mo i-inspect yung kabilang tire, ganun mo din i-inspect itong tire na to. Same with the lights assembly. Okay? So, ganun lang natin siya ini-inspect. Okay? So next, let's proceed. Okay? So, step should be secured, no damage. Doors should be can be proper easily open and close. Okay, so ganun sa doors natin. Side mirror secured, no damage. Okay, let's go. So pagdating naman sa jockey box mga kapatid, ang ini-inspect lang natin tatlong bagay dyan. Tatlong bagay lang ang gusto na makita dito sa jockey box ng ating mga inspector. Unang-una, yan ay first aid kit. Ikalawa, the emergency triangles or your early warning devices. At ikatlo ay yung ating fire extinguisher. Okay, yun ang gusto lang makita dito. Next. Okay guys, so dito tayo ngayon sa tank. Sa ating tank. Okay, so ang gusto lang makita dun sa ating tank guys is there should be no metal to metal contact. So makikita nyo itong strap ng tank na to, dapat may rubber dyan. Okay, so there should be no metal to metal contact. Properly capped, no leak. No leak. Okay, properly capped, no leak. So wala ka makikita ng leak. So at the back of the tractor, makikita mo secured, no damage. kung meron kang load bar holder dito, dapat ito ay secured and no damage. Okay, so your airlines and electrical should be properly suspended and not touching the catwalk. Okay, so properly connected siya dito. No, so pagka tinignan mo dito, the cab suspension, airbag and suspension should have no audible leaks. Okay, yung kanyang airbag suspension. Same with the frame, inspect mo rin yung frame, dapat no bends, no crack. Okay, and it should be secured. Okay, catwalk secured. Okay, now let's proceed to the nose of the trailer. Okay, the nose of the trailer, meron tayong reefer. So ang reefer ay meron siyang sariling pre-trip itong reefer na to. So wag muna natin i-touch down yan, no? So palaga dito guys, titignan mo dun sa kabila, makikita yung safety decal niya. Okay, so quarter fender secured, no damage. Okay, now let's go to the drives, the tires. Okay, so dito naman ganun din ang pag-i-inspect mo. The outside and inside wall of the tire should have no cuts, no bulges, no cracks. Okay, ang depth naman dito guys sa harapan is 3.2, but here legally dapat yan lang ay no less than 1.6 mm ang lalim niya. Okay, so even tread wear, the tire should be properly seated on its rim. The rim should have no cuts, no welds, not bent. Okay, secured. And the lug nuts should be secured, no damage. Okay, dapat yung ito is properly capped. Okay, and then ito matindi pag double tire to, dapat there should be no debris in between. There should be no debris in between the tires. So i-inspect mo yan. Okay, so dito pagitan, there should be no debris in between tires. Now dito makikita mo na may airbag suspension. Okay, so there should dapat no audible leaks. Yung lip spring makikita mo na dyan. Okay, there should be secured, no damage. And then dito masisilip mo yung iyong fifth wheel. Okay, fifth wheel. Okay, so yan, pareho. But pagdating sa drives mga kapatid, mga 110 PSI lang yan maximum, hindi tulad sa harapan ng maximum of 120 PSI. Minsan kinakarga to 100 PSI lang, but then it should be measured cold max. Okay, now so dapat it should be at least 6 inches above ground. Okay, so next is the landing gear. At dito muna tayo sa ilalim. Okay guys, so dito tayo sa ilalim. Pagka sinilip mo yung fifth wheel, there should be no daylight. Pag sinabing no daylight, there should be no gap between the fifth wheel plate and the fifth wheel. Okay, and the fifth wheel, and then the kingpin should be locked properly. Okay, so dito sisilipin mo rin yung mga airbags mo. Okay, there should air brake components, air hoses, airbags, brake chambers. Okay, dapat yan ay no audible leaks. Okay, torsion bars, differential, and then itong frame niya, no bends, no cracks, properly secured. Okay, suspension, no leak, and should be properly secured. Okay, and then pagdating doon sa lights, dapat they are all working. License plate light should be working, and then the license plate should be valid, and you have to check this on the registration mamaya, no? So kung may decal to, should be valid ang decal niya. Okay, now let's check the trailer. Pag sinilip mo dito sa ilalim guys, itong trailer, yung floor ng trailer, there should be no hole, walang butas. At yung cross member niya, itong mga cross member, down dun sa pinakadulo niya, dapat straight lahat yan. Okay, straight lahat, and then no bends, properly secured, no damage. Okay, no damage. So pantay-pantay dapat yung mga cross member. At yung flooring ng trailer ay wala dapat butas. Okay, let's proceed to the landing gear. The landing gear assembly, dapat to not bend, no damage, secured. Okay? There should be no debris on the pads. Nagagalaw dapat yan, free wheel, okay? So walang damage, no leak kasi may mga oil yan. Okay? And then it should be straight, not bent, okay? So on this side wall of the trailer, there should be no damage. Dapat yan ay merong DOT stickers. They call it Chevron stickers. Ang legal lang is at least 50% of the trailer is covered, or should be dito kasi buo and then properly spaced, no? And dapat yan ay secured at visible, okay? Visible. And then of course we have lights. Dapat yan ay mag-work. Magana lang. Now, let's proceed dito sa tawag dito ay side skirt, okay? So the side skirt should be secured and no damage. So yung side skirt is for aerodynamics yan, no? For better fuel economy, okay? Rub rail should have no damage. Okay, so when we inspect the tires of the trailer, okay, pareho yung pag-i-inspect mo doon parang sa drive tires din, no? So mahalaga dyan, ito kadalasan mga 100 PSI lang yan. So ito ipapakita ko sa inyo, guys. Ito, sine-check mo dapat to, no, na walang gap. Kasi pagka nagka-gap ito, yung ba parang lumubog, ibig sabihin meron kang loose bolts and nuts dyan, okay? And then kagandahan dito, yung aming hub, okay, dapat dito walang leak. Okay, walang oil leak yan. And then the good thing about our trailer, meron siyang hose because it's a self-inflation. Okay, pag nakaramdam siya ng flat, the system will detect na flat yung tire, papasukan niya ng hangin yung gulong. Yun ang maagandahan dito. Okay, so inspect mo rin itong mga kable na to, dapat yan ay walang leak, walang audible leaks. Okay, so tulad ng sinasabi ko, madalas tinitignan, tignan mo yung pagitan, no? Dapat there should be no debris at magandang pagkakakapit ng rim to rim. Okay? Rim to rim. Check. Okay guys, so at the back of the trailer, so ang titignan natin ngayon is here at the lights, clearance light, stop, or what they call marker lights. Okay? And then your backlight and brake light should all be working. Ayan. The doors and latches should be all secured, properly locked. The doors should have no damage and should be secured. Okay. Guys, ito napakalaga pag loaded kayo, i-check nyo yung inyong seal. Okay? And then double check it to your paper. So yung bill of lading nyo, yung kanya seal number, dapat pareho yan. Baka mali kayo ng load o di kaya lalo kung tatawid kayo ng border, dapat city path approved yun. Okay. Now, the rule na dito, the regulation guys, dapat yung trailer nyo, the back of the trailer and the bumper, dapat yan ay may DOT stickers, 100% covered ng DOT stickers. Okay, hindi parang side ng trailer na 50% lang required. Okay, so dito dapat 100%. Okay, so dapat secured, matibay. Okay, so next, license plate, trailer license and the lights. Malabo lang pero it's working. Okay, and then dapat to ay visible, clean, and then valid yung kanyang safety decal. Okay, so the bumper should be secured, no damage, at pati itong rubber niya dapat secured and no damage. Okay, so on the side of the trailer, so kung paano mo inspect yung kabilang side, ganun din tong kabilang side, no? So the wall should have no holes, no damage. Rubber rail should have no damage. Secured, DOT stickers visible, secured and cover at least 50% of the trailer, evenly spaced. Okay, mud flaps should be off the ground. Okay, secured. So pag nag-inspect ka ng tire, kasama yung mga brake chambers, air hoses dyan sa ilalim mo, dapat walang walang leak. Okay, mga air hoses mo. And then the slide here, the trailer bogie, okay, dapat should not be bent and should be properly locked. Kabila, properly locked, no? So, papakita ko sa inyo kung properly locked siya. Okay, so ang titignan mo kung paano kung nakalock yung slider mo o yung trailer bogie mo is ito. Okay, so dapat yan nakalabas. Ganun din sa kabila, hanapin mo yan. So, properly locked. Okay, at dalawa yan, meron pa dito. Okay, meron pa dito. So, properly locked siya. Okay, so kung paano mo i-inspect yung kabilang tire, ganun din dito. And then, dito, guys, so yung sa air suspension, pwede mong i-dump at sa pwede mong i-ride. So, pag tatakbo ka na, i-ride mo lang siya. Pagka naka-stop ka na, pag-a-unhook ka na, dapat naka-dump siya. Okay? So, naka-ride lang tayo. So, this is a minor damage, guys. Wala siyang lock. Pero minor lang yan, wala problema. Okay? So, air hoses should be properly suspended. Hindi nakalaylay sa daan. Ang rule dito, at least 1 feet off the ground. Okay? So, 1 feet off the ground. Now, side skirt, secured, no damage. Okay, so the reefer fuel dapat properly capped, and then check mo yung level dito. So tayo ay nasa 3/4, no? 3/4. So dapat yan ini-inspect mo rin kung minsan madaya tong gauge na to eh. So, dapat to sinisilip mo rin kung talagang 3/4 yan. Okay? Landing gear, the pads secured, no damage, and the crank should be stowed properly. Hindi siya nakalaylay na ganyan. Okay? So it should be stowed. Pad flap secured, no damage. Same thing dito, mag-check ka rin ng iyong brake components, suspension, the frame. Okay? So, dapat lahat yun, walang audible leaks yun na yung brake components. Kasamang airbags. The frame should be no bends, no cracks. Okay, so pagdating sa tire, ganun mo kung paano mo inspect yung tires mo. Ganun, inside and outside wall. There should be no cuts, no bulges or cracks. Depth ulit, this is 1.6 millimeter, no less than 1.6 millimeter. The tire should be properly seated on its rim. Lug nuts and bolts should be tight. There should be no leak on the hub. Okay, so pagdating sa rim, dapat dyan no cuts, no breaks, no welds. And then tulad ng madalas ko sinasabi, yung pagitan dito dapat i-inspect. Okay, i-inspect mo yung pagitan. There should be no debris in between. Okay, and then pagdating sa fifth wheel, guys, dapat ito nakatusok pa pasok sa loob, hindi naka-release. Okay, ibig sabihin nakalock yung ating fifth wheel sa kingpin. Okay, so doon, pag nakaalsa yan, nakalabas, ay hindi siya nakalock. So dapat siya ay itatag mo ulit siya, no? Para siya ay mag-lock. Okay? So next. So tulad nga na sinasabi ko, ang keeper ay may sarili siyang pre-trip din to, keeper. Okay? So now check ka dito sa glad lines, guys. This should be properly connected with the electricals. Okay? So dapat dito ay wala kang maririnig na audible leaks. Okay? Walang audible leaks. Same thing dito. And it should be properly suspended. Okay? So the steps should be secured. Gas tank, fuel tank, properly tapped. No leak. It should be secured. Okay? So, ito check mo yung iyong decal. Yung safety ng iyong trailer. Okay? So, valid ang safety papers niya hanggang September of 2021. Okay, dapat ini-inspect mo rin yan. Okay, so that's it. So on this part of the trailer, backup light secured, no damage. On this part of the trailer, secured, no damage. EF tank properly capped, no damage, no leak. Okay, step. no damage, no leak. Okay? So, dito naman, i-check mo rin yung iyong safety decal ng iyong tractor. So, valid pa din, no? So, valid po siya hanggang February of 2022. Even bagong truck kasi to, kaya kasi safety lang nito. Okay? So, valid pa yung ating safety decal. Okay? Check mo rin yung mga stickers and other decals. Dapat secured, visible, clean, no damage. Okay? So, yan yung ating pre-trip walk around po dun sa tractor at sa trailer. So, papasok po tayo sa loob, mag-pre-trip din po tayo dun sa in-cab sa loob. Okay? So, mga kasimpleng tracker, tapos na tayo sa walk around natin sa labas kanina dun sa ating pre-trip. Now, dito naman ang tinatawag nating in-cab inspection, no? Sa loob naman ang ating i-inspect. Okay, so para hindi tayo makakalimutan, so sisimulan natin sa taas, pababa, driver side, passenger side, hanggang sa pababa. So para ma-cover natin lahat. Okay, so at the top, all cabinets should be properly locked. Okay, dito lang naman, there should be no object that can fall to the driver. Okay, and then ito wala dapat itong mga ito okay, itong mga ito wala dapat ideally, no? So nakaayos dapat. The radio is set at channel 19 dito sa North America. Ngayon, kung ganito, wala kang madalas makita ng mga truck dito sa paligid, hindi ka makakapag-radio check. So para malalaman mo gumagana yung radyo mo, magre-radio check ka mamaya, no? So pag may kasabayan ka ng truck, sasabihin mo lang radio check. So wala kang masyadong nagre-reply sa iyo dyan kasi nga walang bibira yung mga truck, no? So pagka may nakasabayan ka, magre-radio check ka para malaman mong gumagana. Okay? So next, dito naman papunta doon. So the windows should be cleaned. Okay? It should be can be adjusted. Okay? Side mirrors, okay, the west coast and the convex, both left and right, should be properly adjusted to the driver, no? So dapat hindi porke na-adjust na nung kasama mo, ikaw nang papalit na magdadrive, dapat i-adjust mo rin yan base doon sa view mo, no? Dapat kada palit mo ina-adjust mo siya. Okay? So dito naman sa taas is the visor should be secured and should be adjusted into 3 different position. Okay? 1, 2, pagka pinasok bago pa kasi kaya maigpit, and then the 3, ano, third. Okay, so the windshield should be secured, no chips, no cracks. Okay, and then ang titignan mo lang naman dito guys, dapat ay there should be no object that can block the driver's view. Okay, so dapat dito malinis. Okay, same din doon sa kabila, no? So dapat wala itong mga cap na to. Mamaya pag alis namin, wala na yan mga yan. Okay? So that's how we check it. Ngayon pupunta na tayo dito. Dito air horn. Okay? So check natin yung air horn kung gumagana. Yun, gumagana. Hindi masyado natin lakasan kasi baka may natutulog dyan. Okay? And then check natin yung ating electric horn. Yun. So gumagana sila. Then yung ating manubela, there should be no excessive free play. Okay? So tama lang siya, no? Hindi yung masyadong kumakabig ka na talaga namang kabig todo ka na, hindi pa nagte-turn yung gulong mo. Okay? So now, i-check natin dito yung ating dash. Direct, paki-focus natin direct. Okay? So dapat to makikita mo yung mga warning devices. Okay? So dito sa dash natin, no? Yung mga warning devices natin. Okay? So pag on natin ganyan, lalabas siya. All warning devices should be audible and visible. Okay? So, makita nyo kanina, pagka on ko, all gauges dapat nagwa-wipe. Ulitin natin para makita natin, no? Yung ibig ko sabihin. Okay? So, pansinin nyo, pagka in-on ko, dapat lahat ng ating gauges, gagalaw lahat dapat yan, no? Para malalaman mo. Okay, lumabas yung mga warning devices. Okay, gumalaw. So dapat yan tinitignan mo rin dito. Okay? So meaning to say, all devices are audible and visible. Okay? All gauges are moving. So they are all functional. Okay? paandarin mo na siya. Kasi ang gusto nating makita ngayon guys, titignan natin yung left turn signal indicator, right turn signal indicator at four-way flasher indicator kung gumagana dito sa dash natin. So let's try the right turn signal indicator. Gumagana siya. Right turn signal indicator, clear ba? That's the green. Okay, left turn signal indicator, gumagana siya. Okay, the four-way flasher indicator, gumagana siya. Okay, and then the high beam indicator ay gumagana. So lahat yun gumagana, no? So that's it. So proper ang hangin, check mo na rin, dapat kumakarga siya. Okay? So that's it. And then here naman maayos. So i-check natin ngayon kasi yung ating washer fluid and then the wiper, dapat lalo na sa winter dapat gumagana itong mga to. Okay? So wiper is working with the fluids. Okay, so gumagana yung ating wiper at saka yung ating washer fluids. Okay? Next is dito tayo naman guys, itong napakalagan to sa winter. Okay, ito todo mo yan, ayun gumagana, AC, and then nakatodo siya dito sa gilid. I-check mo yung iyong defroster kung gumagana. So may hangin dito, ibig sabihin gumagana yung ating defroster. Okay, so babalik natin siya. So AC and defroster are working. Okay, so yun siya, no? So malinis. And then dito sa ilalim guys, dito sa ilalim ng pedal, okay, so there should be no object that can impede the movement of your pedals, your acceleration and your brake. Now i-check mo rin yung acceleration pedal. Dapat dito no binding, hindi naiiwan doon, no? So i-check natin. Okay, so pwede siya, maganda siya, no binding, no sticking. Ngayon mag-check tayo ng preno, pero dapat i-release natin yung itong tractor brake natin kasi baka mag-compounding of brakes, no? Hindi ka pa pwedeng naka-engage to tapos mag-apply ka ng preno, hindi pwede, compounding of brakes yon. Okay, so ngayon naka-release na, i-check natin yung ating brake pedal kung may sticking or binding. Okay, wala. So there's no sticking on binding. Delikado kasi pag nag-sticking or binding, baka biglang nagpreno. Pag preno mo, ayaw na mag-release ng preno mo, no? So dapat ang accelerator and your brakes should not be sticking or binding. Okay? So that's it. And another thing dito sa floor mo, dapat there should be no object that can roll, no? And then check mo yung in-cab lights. Gumagana ang in-cab lights. So gumagana yung ating in-cab lights. Okay? So nagana yung ating in-cab lights. And then yung ating sleeper berth light, gumagana rin yung ating sleeper berth light. Okay? So all lights ay gumagana. Okay? And then guys, i-check itong truck namin ay merong inverter. Check mo rin kung gumagana yung ating inverter, no? So that's it. Now safety, the seats should be secured, no damage. Okay, should be properly adjusted based on the driver. And then bago ka mag-move ng iyong sasakyan, dapat rule dito, dapat naka-seatbelt ka na. So yung seatbelt mo, dapat no excessive wear, no cuts. Okay, no excessive wear. Pwede lang may konting tas-tas pero not excessive. Okay, so no cuts. And then it should be, can be properly connected. The male should be properly connected to the female lock. Okay, so titignan natin. So naka-connect siya. Okay, so gumagana yung ating seatbelt, no? So that's it guys for our pre-trip inspection. Okay, so I hope you like it guys. So pag-aralan ninyo, kung may natutunan kayo at may nagustuhan kayo, gamitin ninyo. Kung Kung may hindi kayo nagustuhan, sa tingin nyo kulang, manahimik na lang kayo. Okay? Okay? So, thank you.